Let me introduce you to this gentleman, Mark Milch. He's a former U.S. Army Sergeant, 26. He completed a 14-question intake on telehealth company HIMS.com, received a bottle of anti-balding pills at home in January 2021. By the way, HIMS.com, you don't need a doctor, so he never really talked to a doctor. Within 6 months of taking this particular pill, he began experiencing dizziness, fatigue, cold sweats, and was slurring his words. He had become numb, feeling nothing but blunted emotions, he said. In fear of his mental state, he stopped taking the medication. But soon after, even worse, the side effects kicked in. His libido plunged and his genitals shrank and changed shape.
No kidding. Wow. Change shape.
Right. That's what I'm wondering, too. He claims the telehealth company never shared the information about the dangerous side effects of your crank changing shape after getting off these baldness pills.
That's a thing?
I guess it is. Wow. DHT causes hair to become shorter and finer, eventually stop growing in the affected area. And so basically between 1 in 100 or 1 in 10 men suffer at least one of its major side effects. So that's what they found, that a number of young men have been plagued by the sexual side effects of this particular pill, finasteride. The side effects are very common these days due to accessibility of the medicine from companies such as HIMS.com. This is nothing young men should take, a specialist warned. HIMS.com spokeswoman confirmed to Wall Street Journal that customers go through a comprehensive intake that is reviewed by a licensed provider who makes a clinical determination about the patient's eligibility for the medication. Now, it doesn't go on to say what shape it turned into.
That's what I want to know.
It just said that it shrank and it changed shape on him. I don't know if it turned into like a pineapple from a banana.
Yeah. Little corkscrew.
Maybe I turned from a Q to the letter R, or exactly what it turned into. But can you imagine? All you're trying to do is cover up thinning hair. Right. You go to HIMS.com. You've seen the commercials they ran during the damn Super Bowl.
All the time.
You're like, this seems legit. And you start taking them, and you're growing hair, but you are also growing comatose. So you're like, I need to stop taking this stuff. And the next thing you know, your crank is smaller, and it doesn't look like a crank. It looks like a U.
Well. But did he have a lovely flowing head of hair? Lovely flowing head of hair. I don't know what I said.
Yes. I'm assuming it worked in that regard, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Like I don't know about the fact that it changed shape into what? He doesn't disclose.
When they're saying those disclaimers all fast, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, that you're. I want them to put that in the end of the actual thing in the small print of crank may change shape.
Yes, may experience new crank shapeage.
New crank shapeage, indeed. That poor bastard.
Wow.
God, Sy Sperling. He should still be in business, man. If you've gone to Sy Sperling, never heard any of that in those commercials.
No,
I'm not only the president, I'm the client, and my penis looks like a mole.